I'm an expert on all things homicidal. There isn't much about murder I don't know, or can't figure out, if I just keep asking the right questions.
The Glades is based on Palm Glades. It's where rural Florida meets big city. And in amongst that whole area is a lot of weird and kooky crime. A cop doesn't normally have to deal with an alligator on his crime scene.
The joke has always been if I was going to commit a crime and kill somebody, I would do it in Florida and let nature do the cleanup.
That's the one, right?
Animals protected.
Well, then how come I had such a clear shot?
Jim Longworth, he's a guy that's certainly marching to the beat of his own drum.
See? You think I'm right.
I think you're nuts.
But steps on a lot of toes while he's dealing with a lot of crime that he's never seen before, and crime that only really happens in Florida.
A woman's body was found in Fish Eating Creek.
Well, she's not going to be any deader an hour from now.
He enjoys the chase. Even though he'd rather be out on the course playing golf, when he gets a sniff of something or something doesn't seem right, he's actually got to pursue it until he takes it down. Then he can go back to golf.
I'm not signing this.
You will if you want your pants back.
When Jim first sees Callie, I think he just thinks she's hot.
Right from the get, my character didn't love Jim.
Hey, I was hoping I'd catch you.
Already not sure how I feel about that. You have to have a certain sense of humor in order to get along with him, which Callie happens to have. And so in the end, she finds him remotely charming.
You have a beer or something?
I always have beer, but frankly, I don't want my son to think that there's something going on here.
Jim in the show is kind of hitting on my mom, and at first I'm not too happy about that, of course. But I kind of warm up to him as the show progresses.
He finds himself really liking Jeff and actually liking being in a father figure type role, which has surprised him as much as anyone.
I'm so hard to work with, a man killed his wife.
You are.
Jim's the kind of guy that doesn't keep a partner for very long because he's not afraid to tell someone when they're an idiot. But turns out he finds a guy, Carlos, who actually puts up with it.
You do know how much I hate you, right? We kind of get on each other's nerves, but we understand each other, and I think that's what makes us good partners. My intern is collecting hair and fiber samples now for Ted.
Every time there's a case, Daniel is the go-to guy to find whatever evidence Carlos needs.
Tubal absorption runs along the length of the thorax, so anything this guy's eaten over the last 10 days will be right along here.
But what Carlos didn't plan on is that my character Daniel ends up beating Carlos to the punch many times.
Colleen, you didn't have to drive all the way out here.
Colleen Manis is Jim's boss. You have a problem with that?
With you keeping an eye on my every move? Not at all.
She's a very smart, hardworking woman. Obviously, I need to keep a much closer eye on you.
Yeah, that's not what I had in mind.
And he has a grudging relationship with Manis. He loves to push her buttons. I think she hasn't fired him because he gets the job done.
She's going to give him a little leeway, but, keep that rope tight.
Jim, I think you might want to see this.
At the end of the day, we're doing a murder mystery.
You're dealing with the kind of crimes that don't happen anywhere else in the country.
The thing that's different about this is that there's a lot of playfulness, a lot of humor.
What were you thinking?
Well, I wasn't thinking I'd find a dead guy.
Literally, I'm reading the script laughing out loud.
It's funny, it's quirky, and it's kind of creepy, too.
Whoa, dude, easy!
I hope viewers enjoy Jim muddling his way through Florida as much as I enjoy playing it.